Hey YouTubers, it's RacermanXtreme here. So I thought I would kind of follow up my birthday stream by sharing with you some of the things I've done over the past almost a month. March 4th, 2017 was when I did my first live stream of this world. I think it went really well, except for the audio being absolute just garbage. So I had to download it, put it through Vegas, boost the audio, and output it again with some color enhancing and stuff like that. But today we're just going to look around the world and figure out what's different. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with that. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of point the camera right here. So basically everywhere you look now, there's even more trees than before. I think that every single place that you go in my city is going to have trees of some kind. Some of the things that I would like to point out that are like different now is there were 2 house outlines here. I just replaced them with 3 outlines and a small forest that can be accessed by that and that plot. The big green mansion that has been here since 2015 gone, replaced with 6 plots and trees to kind of accommodate the kind of look that I'm going for with the city, because the city doesn't look natural enough. So what I've decided to do is, because I don't have, this behind my house, I have the exact opposite, kind of how it was before I added all the trees. Basically, I want to try to nestle my city into the nature. And because we're set in Kansas, well, I'm pretty sure they have forests in Kansas somehow. I mean, I get it, flatlands, hardly anything there, but at one point, there were probably a bunch of trees, and we'll just say that this is in that area. I don't know much about Kansas. I don't know about their history and the 1800s and before they started cutting down trees, like, globally to build things. They would cut down maybe a tree here and there and then eventually build, like, a log cabin or something. But, no, I meant, like, industrial, like, clear cutting, kind of what they did behind my house. They literally mowed the woods down almost a year ago, actually. But anyway, I basically mowed down Amos's old green mansion and the baseball field that went with it and put in 6 more plots. I also took out the one that I built just to mock him because it was 3 floors and at the time his was only 2. We eventually leveled it out with the garden and theater / garage area. But for a little while I was trying to mock him with it and it sort of didn't work. But anyway, this isn't mine, all right? I will not ever take credit for this house unless you want to get a little picky with it and say, oh, this should have been that, or oh, this should have been this or that or something, Like, I contributed a little bit with this house, voiced some of my opinions. I helped with the lighting a little bit. I remember having to mess with that a little bit. But other than that, it's completely hers. Oh, before I forget, I actually did influence this. You see, with modern houses, I find it very, very disturbing to put a toilet or just basically a bathroom on the front of your house with a big gigantic window where you can look in. You see the issue? I'm not even going to have to say it. So I implemented some privacy features. Over here we have the basketball court that she put in, and Ashley is just one of the best builders on this world. Full credit to her. If you want to add her, her name is, I'll put it on the screen, Ashley_Smashly7. I've been friends with her since 2015, and she's been building great since she started. Her latest project is this one. I had her leave the original driveway and the original patio, but she kind of advanced it from the last house that we had. It was this big sandstone house that one of my old friends that I don't want to talk to anymore, he's just kind of gone quiet. I heard that he wasn't even like on PlayStation that much anymore, so that's why he's not on my friends list anymore, or at least part of it. The only thing I had to do with this was telling her, figure out something so the tree doesn't touch the glass, because no one wants a tree touching their precious glass. Because it might scratch it or something. It's a tree. They grow. They move a little bit. And you don't want like a branch scraping the window. Anyway, so here's the patio and stuff. I already showed that, but for the most part, it's a pretty good build. You have your bedroom up there, and you have, I think, another bedroom somewhere. No, well, that's a bathroom, I think. No. This is a bathroom. That's a bedroom here. We'll just go in here and figure out what's going on. I think this is a bedroom as well. Yeah, this is another one. So you can have two people living in this house. I don't think they're going to be husband and wife, but I guess if you were to extend this over one, you could have like the master bedroom with dual bed, you know, configuration. But for the most part, it's just going to be you and a single roommate. Again, you could probably extend this over. I like that she like leaves like functionalities, you know, to be added later. Like if you want to like live with someone else, you can extend your bed over or something. She also leaves room for the sewer pipes, something NASCAR never did. Shame on you, NASCAR. Shame on you. Never, ever accommodating the sewer system that I have worked so hard to put in and try to keep. Because one time they took it out. Him and his friends tried to take it out completely because it was quote-unquote lagging the world. But it's PS4. What do you honestly expect? We're not on PC. This house is the same. I think I already fixed this. So anyway, this is a house that Jay was building, and he never finished it. So I'm going to have Ashley take it out. As you can see, I'm breaking it right now. But I'm going to have Ashley take it out the rest of the way. Maybe some of my other friends can help, and we'll all try to figure out what should go here. The other thing is that Ashley is good at leaving original stuff. So hopefully we can keep the driveway that has been here since the first house. I don't think I have a picture of it, but if I can find a picture, I'll put it on the screen right now. Basically, there was a house here, and there was a garage right there, and a garage right there, and a patio, or not a patio, a walkway in the middle. There was no patio or anything, but there is one back here, actually. But the idea that I'm going at is we left the original driveway in and the original fountain. I had an ugly like sculpture. If I have a picture of that, I'll put it on the screen too. But it was supposed to be like an Egyptian cliche, you know, where like you have your arm, like I don't know. It's basically, how do I describe it? I don't know, the Egyptian walk. You see it in like cartoons. I think Scooby-Doo or something like that. I don't know, but basically, the idea that I'm getting at with this video is that Ashley's working on a bunch of new houses. My roleplay in like off camera isn't doing too well right now, so I don't have any of the names on the houses at the moment because everyone's gonna start over. I don't want to copy this group that I was hanging out with over the summer, Jay, NASCAR, and them, but I don't want to copy them when I say I want to restart the roleplay, but hey, every time their roleplay wasn't working, they would just simply reset it and you'd have to like start all over. I'm going to have to do the same thing, and I've never had to do this before, so I'm wondering how my friends are going to react to it. I already said I'm not going to listen to your complaints and stuff, but whatever. Anyway, this house over here is currently almost done. If anything, it is done. It doesn't have like a full bathroom or anything, so I guess it's not done. But the kitchen is looking pretty good. Also, the other thing I just remembered. Yeah, by the way, if you want to take a look at the map, here it is. You can see we have a lot more green in a lot more areas now. The one thing I did want to show you is I just finished it yesterday. Last night. Basically, you might recognize this house from like my first world. Like the first version of the world that you guys saw in the live stream is like the first thing I showcased. You might recognize this house, but it looks completely different. Well, actually, truth is, I made it look like the same thing Dan Lags has. I'll put a video here. And basically what you guys just saw in that little clip was me flying around the house on Danlogs' world. I have a copy of it for the PS3 that I moved over to PS4. We'll have to go on it sometime and kind of just showcase some of his stuff, and maybe I'll give my opinion on it and what I think I want to do with it, because he's a good builder. I would admire him if I had to admire someone. He's very chill and stuff. He's not your like typical, high pitch, like he doesn't like squeak and act like he wants to be around little kids. I've seen people do that before, and it's kind of weird, but it also like pushes your older audience away, and he maintains his older audience, in my opinion. I think he should do it quite well if he doesn't already, and it's all up to you guys. All the subscribers out there are the ones keeping his fan base alive, so as long as the older audience, admires his work and stays with him, then yeah, I completely agree with that. I think he deserves an older audience because he's so chill. But anyway, so that's that with this. There's not much different. I got someone that just finished putting in the floors for this building. That's like literally the only thing that I've really done recently, other than strip all the names, fix the house over there, and whatnot. So anyway, if you like this video, be sure to drop it a like, get subscribed if you like my city, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.